Greetings, YouTube. This is Tiffany Martinez. Greetings, social media. Excuse me. It's been a minute since I made any type of really review video. I received the Farberware French door air fryer. I purchased it myself, so this is not a paid endorsement. This is my first time using it. I did read the instructions, and it does come with a recipe book. I am making just two simple vegan corn dogs, or veggie corn dogs. I'd rather not show the packaging since I'm not being paid to advertise it. The instruction manual says to unplug it after each use. One of my friends has the exact same model, and she keeps hers plugged in at all times. So, and she's had hers longer than I have. The setup part was very simple, I think, but again, oops, I didn't mean to show that, but it doesn't matter. When I say setup, I mean just figuring out to push the buttons, and I only purchased it for the air fryer part of it. I won't be cooking any actual meats in it. I won't be dehydrating anything. So I was able to figure out how to set the temperature and things like that, set the timer just by looking at the control panel. But I did also read the manual that was included. But one thing that's different about the other air fryer that I still have, because I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet, just in case this one doesn't work out. I mean, I hope it works out, because I just do, because I purchased this one specifically because it'll be easier for me to clean. Like, it has the French doors on there, meaning it's just one single pull of the handle, and the crumb tray is the bottom tray that comes straight out, and I'll be able to clean that easily. Versus the other one, that's the basket one. I have one of the Instapot ones, if you know the ones that I'm referring to. And that one is really good in regards to cooking, but the cleanup part is not so good. And I'm not hating on anything like that, because I actually like it, but it's very hard to clean. And I went the extra mile and purchased the Platinum Power Wash Dawn soap stuff, thinking that that would solve the problem. It did not, because I bought some of the vegan burgers, and they're very good, and they're messy, just like regular burgers, right? So the grooves in it was just too much to clean. So I figured this would be easier, just a single metal tray to clean. And as you can see, it's already dripping at the bottom. And there aren't that many review videos for this. You may not be able to see it on camera, but I can see it. It's like right there where the word says cleaning at the very bottom. It's like a little bubble, and it's just dripping. And there's probably other drippings too, because if you look at the corn dog, there's like a bubble where the stick is, and if you follow my fingernail, like right there, there's like a drip, and it's gonna fall, and it's gonna land on the crumb tray. And that's okay, because the crumb tray comes out, and I'll be able to clean it. Just spray it, wash it, rinse it, and either towel dry it or let it air dry. And back in the air fryer it goes. right? So I did start the temperature at 325, and per the normal instructions it says 375 as well. I did decrease the cooking time from 20 minutes to around 15 to 16 minutes. Usually with any corn dogs, usually it's done when where the stick is, it's usually a little golden brown, or maybe even a little darker than golden brown. But one thing that I will point out about this one in comparison to I just keep referring to it as the basket, the single pull Instapot one, is this one did not have a pre-cook, not pre-cook, I'm sorry, preheat function, because I hit start and the timer up here started to count down, which I said, okay, but it's not going to preheat like the other one over here. And the preheat function on the other one is fantastic. Like, it takes maybe 1 to 2 minutes, if that. Like, it's very quick. And this one did not preheat, it just got right to it, right? So normally I don't just stand and watch food cook. I just literally don't. And I'm just basing this on the way corn dogs normally cook, or they normally look. So what else? Oh, and it's almost about halfway, and I haven't seen or heard a timer that says turn food like the other one does. And that's not a pro or a con. Like I said, you can visually see your food cooking, and in the instruction manual, which I normally do not read, but I just felt inclined to do so because there weren't any manuals on the matter, and it said do not leave your air fryer unattended while you are using it. So I mean, I'm pretty sure that doesn't mean watch it like a hawk either. So it probably just means stay nearby. So there's like 6 minutes left on this cook time, and I'm gonna just pause it right here and go get my little tongs. And actually, I'm just gonna hit the stop real quick and go get my little I'm still gonna pause it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I went to go get the little tongs, and I went to go get my little mitts so I can safely pull out the baking rack. Now, if you ever eaten a corn dog before, you can safely say that you know that they're fully cooked when the stick reflects. Like, I'm almost certain that this is fully cooked just based on the appearance. I mean, I don't like eating charred food, so I'm going to take this out and let it cool. And if I find that it's not fully cooked, then that's okay too. Then again, like I said, that's okay. That's okay, and I'll just put it back in for a couple minutes. But another thing that I wanted to mention before I end this video, there is a review video, and there's no shade or anything against that person who created that video. There are a couple comments on there asking the person who made the video if they could use, this is the person asking questions, not the person who uploaded the video. They're asking if they could use foil in their air fryer. Well, like I said, I read the manual because there's not enough information online regarding this product. And I mentioned this to Farberware. That particular person, I don't think they read, either they did not read the manual or the manual was not included. I'm not quite sure which it is, but maybe it's their first air fryer. But you really shouldn't put foil inside your air fryer or even parchment paper, even though they're starting to make parchment paper for air fryers, even though they're starting to make parchment paper for air fryers, because the air fryer needs to circulate the air, right? You know, or the heat, however you want to look at it. But it tells you clearly in the manual that you're not supposed to do that, and it most likely will void any type of warranty that the product comes with. And I believe it comes with a 2-year limited warranty. You don't want to mess up your unit just because you want to treat your unit like a traditional stove and just bake with foil. There really isn't a need for it, other than you don't want to have, just looking around a little bit, you don't want to have the mess. But it's not really necessary. You know, it's a very small unit, but it gets the job done. Trying to think what else. Oh, and there is a recipe book included. There was also a comment about it was something like, you know, it would have been nice if there was a recipe book included, but there is a recipe book included, and it's actually in color. You know, it's not that many recipes inside, but there was a potato chip one. There is like a meatball one. Everything was mostly geared towards people who eat meat, but there's like a chicken nugget one, there's a chicken tender one, there's a breaded mozzarella stick one. There's quite a few in there, and I just kept flipping, and then I eventually just looked at the index to see if there was a simple bread recipe one, but there isn't. But that's okay, because I'm gonna look for a bread recipe one for myself. But if you found this video useful on any level, kindly give it a thumbs up, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe, because I'm definitely going to be making additional videos for this particular air fryer in the future. Not sure when I'll be doing another one, but it will be another one soon, because I intend on using this every day, like I use the Instapot one. I think that's what it's called, Insta or whatever it's called. And like I said, once this cools down some more, I will be able to find out if it's fully cooked, and if I need to adjust the temperature down to, like, just adjust the temperature, because it was at 375. It may need to go down to 350 and cook again for less time, because I put it in for like 16 minutes, whatever the initial time was. So I'll show you.